All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 5 of Cooking in Quarantine with Jesse. All right, now tonight we're going to go with an express meal, but a classic meal, all right? Because I'm really hungry and you've got Netflix to watch, so we both need to get out of here as soon as possible. Okay, so we're going with Manwich. All right, a Manwich original. And now, for the sake of cooking in quarantine, we always follow the directions to a T. So we're going to do that whether you like it or not. Oh, members mark waffle fries. All right, there we go. And those bad boys are going at 425 for 16 to 20 minutes. We always go right in between here on Cooking in Quarantine. So we'll go 18. Okay, so I've already greased the pan and placed the waffle fries. Okay. So we're going to place these bad boys right in here. Try not to burn our hands. Oh. What did I say? 18. Oh, and by the way, all you smarty pantses that said I didn't wash my hands, I did before I placed the fries on the pan to put them in. And if I didn't, you don't have any proof anyway, so we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Thank you, Jesse. And we just want to let you know about quarantine.com. We have everything you need to keep you prepared for this pandemic. For example, ibuprofen, Tylenol, Mucinex Children. I don't know what that is. Okay. Mucinex Day or Night. And the most valuable thing we have that we're going to make the most money off of, that we're going to take care of your family with, Lysol and antibacterial wipes. Now this is all available on our website. Oh, my assistant's bringing in something now. Thank you. Oh, this is going to bring us assist your family. Children's Motrin. Okay. This is going to pay the bills. Take care of your family in this pandemic. Lysol. So make sure you visit quarantine.com for all your needs. We only care about you. We're not worried about profiting and making money and price gouging. Back to you, Jesse. All right, ladies and gentlemen. While we're waiting for these fries to cook a little bit, before we start on the ground beef, we're going to show you what you need to survive in the quarantine kitchen. Okay. First of all, one of my most dependable mementos, the mini assault rifle. So you're cooking some ham and eggs, and all of a sudden the enemy comes in the front door, and you spray some rounds downrange. Okay. And something that always has to go right next to the assault rifle, the kid's favorite, the grenade. Okay. Then we come over here for, oh my gosh, the power's going out, and the sun's falling. Insta-light. Cha-ching! Okay. Now this is very important. Your morale's down. The news is killing you. All the stress of everything going on. The Declaration of Independence. Let's just go. We the people. Oh, that writing's really small. We're going to have to go ahead and you know what it says. Okay. So next, your morale's down. Everybody's smacking around. Your dog's talking back to you. People jogging by your house are yelling at you. You just don't know what's going on. Your morale's down. You pull out the trusty extendo flag. You just look at it with that gleam in your eye. And then when that's not good enough, you give it the old 1-2. Yoink. And then it's up there and you look up at it. Give it a salute. Oh, I should get the camera probably. You give it a salute. Oh, and then you feel so much better. All right. Okay, you've made me feel guilty. Even though I washed my hands off camera, that's not good enough for you guys. You don't trust me, so guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to wash my hands. I'm just joking. Doing it on camera would make sense. Seriously. I hope they'll sound of that water's not too loud there on my 1990s motivational speaker mic. As soon as that was a simulation 20 seconds, by the way, and simulation soap. Okay. See that bad boy right under the old Kevlar there? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 8:45 on the fries that's left. And luckily, instead of having to put a frozen slab of ground beef in this unhealthy radiation box, alright, our main goal is to try not to get the ground beef under our fingernails. Okay. Oh, there's some plastic. There we go. Now, we're going to use, I teach you certain things in this kitchen that are very helpful. And one thing is the method of turn and pour. Turn and pour. See that? It's such a valuable technique from a culinary specialist like myself. The one and only spatula. Okay. I'm going to go off fatal attraction on this ground beef here. Wee, 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 wee. It is really, I think this is the first time where I've used meat on the show where it wasn't frozen and I wasn't doing that speed defrost in the microwave, so it's kind of pleasant to just kind of be using a protein that's not a frozen square. Okay, alright. So we got this chopped up here. Now, I'll be honest, everybody in my house isn't a big fan of manwich, but so it's been a long time since I prepared it. What do you guys put it in manwich that's not in the directions that spice it up a bit? Oh, I thought you didn't eat it. So the wife says corn, but anytime I've ever brought up manwich, she's like, no, I don't want any. So that's surprising, but we'll take it. Corn. Are you a child now? I'm just joking. Okay, so we got one vote in for corn. Is it just corn off the kernel, or is it a whole cob you just throw on the sandwich there? Which one is it?
Well, it could be either way.
Okay, so it turns out you're going to need toothpicks when you get done with my kind of manwich. And yeah. Now you guys know me, I'm a stickler for directions, so we're going to go over the directions on a manwich can. Number 1. Cook 1 pound of meat thoroughly. Number 2, add manwich sauce. Now that's confusing. Don't you need to drain the grease? That might make a sloppy mess. Anyway, I'm a fan of comedy. Number 3, ask to be called chef to anyone who addresses you. 4, serve, dig in, leave hunger behind. And it says, what's your favorite topping? And this person put a melty slice of American cheese. Okay. If you guys have a different way to cook it, let me know in the comment section, because I think manwich is something we can have on our show more than one time, because I think there's going to be so many different variations anyway. Alright, let's put the lid on there a little bit. So anyway, 2 minutes 45 seconds left on the fries. Ground beef's going. This mic, when you have it on, even though it's so weird and like you wouldn't want to wear it in public, it makes you feel like you're important, like you've got something to say and people want to hear it. But I would say most of the time, or like you're a singer, like you know, you watch a music video and they're singing their music video and they got this mic, so they have their hands free to dance and whatnot. Oh, you fans of Quarantine Kitchen, I don't know if you love that sound when cow starts cooking. Do you hear it? Let me put my little mic down here. Yeah, I know you hear that. Let's give this a little once over here. Got about 1:10 on the fries. That lets me know I was talking too long and I didn't start the ground beef early enough. Way to go, Jesse. But I guess the best thing you can do in life when you have weaknesses like disorganization is you try to work around them, or you just laugh at yourself. And I like to do number 2. If I make a mistake over and over and over, I like to go, ha ha ha. And then I go in the corner and cry for 30 minutes. That's something funny. While I was waiting for this stuff to finish up here, I was looking on YouTube and in 1984, the Manwitz commercial, and their motto was, Mom's busy, Dad's busy, there's been a long day at work, and they come home, they don't have time to cook. And then the mom says, I just browned a pound of ground beef and have a Manwitz night. So that's what we're doing in the Downing house. We're browning a pound of ground beef and having a Manwitz night, even though it's 1.13 pounds, to be technical, because I always want to be transparent with my viewers. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's that sound of those crispy grease fries getting done. Oh. So what we're going to do... Okay, that's enough. When I cancel it, I always like to put the temperature back on just in case they need to go in longer. And I apologize if this grease is overtaking. So the sound of the mic I meant to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my special strainer here. That's my tactical strainer. It's white so nobody can see it. And I'm going to put it over the sink. I'm going to put hot water going. That way when the grease goes down the drain, it won't turn into a gooey ball of disgustingness. Alright. Wow, this is looking good. It's going to be a Manwitz night. Alright. Alright, we're looking good. Now, one thing I like to do, and it's a tricky process, I like to go ahead and broil fries and things like that to brown them on the top. But it's tricky because 1 minute they're good and the next minute they're they're completely black and ruined. It's crazy how broil works. So here we go. We're pouring in this ground beef. Strain this grease out. I'm sure that water is probably loud, but the grease is... Alright. Then we'll come back over here. Actually, I guess it would be smart to have the pan over here so I don't drip grease everywhere. Pour it back in. Put that in the sink for someone else to clean up. I'm just joking. And let's pour our Manwitz right in there. Oh, yeah. Always got to get every little drop out of there. And then we always got to put the lid down for safety. Okay. Now you don't see me on the screen because I'm walking over the trash can. There we go. Coming back. Now let's go ahead and put this right back on there for a hot second. And we're just going to stir that bad boy around a little bit. We're going to let all those seasonings just take a trip down the heat highway together. Okay. So anyway, everything is looking perfect here on the Manwitz. That is ready to roll. And let's go ahead and take these fries out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those are ready. Looking good. Alright guys. Ladies and gentlemen, to finish it off here, we're going to take this sweet salt. We're going to go right over there a little bit. Give it a little bit of... There we go. Hey, what the hey. There's a little bit over that too. Now let's get our sandwich made here. Since it's a Manwitz night, the Downing house, let's drain as much grease as possible as we can. This would be good with some cheese, like Colby Jack cheese or something. Oh. I mean, that just smells good, looks good. Let me move this over, put some fries on here. And ladies and gentlemen, the garnish today will be invisible. Okay. So, if everybody can see it in the camera. Alright, and let me be the first one. Oh, Father in heaven, we come in Jesus' name. We thank you for this day, and we thank you for watching over us. We just help everybody stay calm and enjoy their time together through this pandemic. And Just help us all come together and glorify your name. In Jesus' name, amen. So here we go. All right, Quarantine Kitchen fans. It's been a long time since I've had manwich. I tried to do the one-hand approach, and it didn't work very well. Oh, that brings back memories, man. All you parents that are like, we don't have time to cook for the kids. Put some manwich in. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just playing. Guys, appreciate you watching. Thank you for all your support. And we look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Cooking in Quarantine with Jesse. All right. God bless.